The emphasis of this presentation is that there should be less reliance on machine presets in performing gynecological Doppler. The case I'm going to present is that of a 41-year-old para-9 who presented with heavy menstrual bleeding requiring blood transfusion. It's extremely important not to rely on the presets of the machine for PRF of gynecological Doppler. The machine I use has a preset of 1.3, and a preset of 1.3 is high for a good number of gynecological pathologies like ovarian, endometrial. Unfortunately, at times, it's after the scan, when I'm transferring the images to my flash, that I realize that I didn't change the preset. So it's absolutely important not to depend solely on the presets of the machine, but rather to adjust the preset depending on the structure one is interrogating. But the principle is that start low and then scale up. Start from 0.03, scale to 0.06, and to 0.09. In most cases, within this range, one will be able to pick blood flow in gynecological lesions. So why is it appropriate or necessary to have the appropriate pulse repeated frequency? Because low PRS allows visualization of slow, low resistance flow, commonly seen in ovarian stroma, endometrial flow, in fibroids, in suspected malignancy, and so on and so forth. If the PRF is too high, the flow will not be detected, and so the diagnosis will be misleading, and that can be catastrophic in malignant cases. So this is the same case at the same sitting, but using different PRFs. Here you can see this is the highest PRF in the machine, evolution E10. So let's look at this. So you can see that the flow is not optimal here. Even the accurate buses are not picked. You can see one cannot clearly define the origin of this lesion, and actually it's not really clear. Why? Because the PRF is high. The second one is a PRS of 4, still high, but you can see it's better than a PRF of 5. So look at this now. This you can see is part of the aquarial vessels here. You can see part of the feeder vessel here, but still not optimal. Now let's look at the PRF of 0.9. So this is better. You can see you can trace the feeder vessel from its origin here, from its origin from the anterior wall of the corpus down to where the prolapse fibroid is. You can clearly see the aqueous vessels. Don't mind this. This is not a missile shot. This is a shot from the urethra. So 0.9 and look at 0.6. Optimal. Because this is a high definition Doppler, 0.3 gives aliasing. And that was why I stopped at 0.6. So look at this. Clearly the origin of the feeder vessel down to the prolapse fibroid, the aqueous vessels, everything is clearly outlined. So remember that the recommended PRF for gynecological Doppler is 0.3 to 0.6, and it should be adjusted based on the structure and velocity. The ovarian stroma, the endometrium, fibroid, adjust to 0.3 to 0.6. But if we are assessing the uterine artery, we have higher PRF. If we are assessing for high velocity like in corpus luteum, of course, will be higher than this. So adjust based on the structure. Thank you very much for listening.